Lions, Cowboys, and injuries. Oh my, let's get into it. We're going to be going over the Lions versus the Cowboys, the game on Thursday. Huge game, and it has everything. The season on the line for both teams. We're going to get into that. And injuries. Bum, 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 bum. Boo! Man, we got some bad injuries, so we'll get into that one as well, the affecting of the rest of the regular season, the rest of the season as well. But before we do that, if you're a fan of a Death by 1,000 Cuts, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel. We talk all things Detroit Lions news and rumors, and sometimes being a Lions fan, you can get sliced up. Also, make sure you take that like button and cut it up. Let's get into today's Lions video. All right, folks, we're going to get into some news here, and it's not the best news in the world. We're going to get into the latest injury news, and we got a bad one here because the Detroit Lions have placed Terrion Arnold on injured reserve. Oh, that's a blow to the Lions secondary. We have been having issues in regards to injuries of the secondary all season long with players such as Kerby Joseph and, of course, DJ Reed, but now Terrion Arnold goes down for the rest of the year. Per Tom Pelissero, Arnold is undergoing season-ending surgery. Arnold, and team's first-round pick in 2028, is getting season-ending injury. Yeah, bad news for the second-year player who has been injured a lot throughout his tenure in Detroit. Matter of fact, we've had a lot of injuries. And I know we're going to get into this one really quick here. It says Kerby Joseph returned to practice. That's what they're saying. With that said, Kerby Joseph is really salty right now. He's short at the median session. He says, when asked about the concern about his knee, he says, gotta trust God. So he's a little bit off. He's not feeling too happy right now, but he is back at practice. So being at practice is a positive thing, right? Getting Kerby Joseph, we need those turnovers, and that's what he can help the Lions out with. And if you subscribe to the channel, you can help me out grow to near 100,000. Right now, we're 2.5K away from that goal. Look, if we can get Kerby Joseph back in this game, that's going to be huge. We're going against the #1 offense in the NFL in the Dallas Cowboys. And if you would have said before the NFL trade deadline, the Lions would have smoked the Dallas Cowboys, but they made a lot of moves, and their defense is significantly improved, resulting in them in winning a lot, beating the team that we lost to. They're on a little bit of a tear right here, so have Kerby Joseph is back, and we need to have Graham Glasgow back for a absolute and utter fact. Okay. He came back to practice. That's good. But look at this. None of these guys are probably coming back. Okay. Shane Zylstra, Giovanni Manu, Christian Mahogany, Joshua Paschal. He's not going to be playing in this game. No St. Brown. Kalif Raymond is not going to be playing. Brock Wright looks to be done for the year. Terrion Arnold, we just talked about it. Limited. At least we're getting Brian Branch back. It's not good right now for the injury front for the Detroit Lions right now. It's not looking good, and especially when we're trying to get a push going. We got to win we have to win out, in my opinion, right now with San Francisco killing it, doing a good job in Seattle, killing it, doing a good job. We're on a world of hurt, but not everything is bad. We can also talk about the holidays. I love giving gifts that are good to get, but I'm not a big fan of looking for it, and that's why I love Omaha Steaks, and I got to keep it a buck. That's what I'm getting my mom for Christmas, is a thing of Omaha Steaks. That is my go-to option for holiday dinners and are the perfect Christmas gift for anybody, including my own mom. From holiday hostings to unforgettable gifts, Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience. Gift family and friends USDA certified tender steaks, juicy burgers, and cozy and convenient comfort meals, and so much more. Our listeners get an extra $35 off with the promo code LIONS at checkout. Omaha Steaks offers unrivaled quality with a variety at every bite, and that is backed by their 100% guarantee. Every steak is perfect, aged and to the maximum of tenderness, and hand-cut by master butchers in America's heartland. Omaha Steaks delivers an exclusive lineup of USDA-certified tender steaks, and their fan-favorite filet mignons have achieved the distinction of USDA-certified very tender. Save big on gourmet gifts for more holiday favorites with Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com for 50% off their site-wide during their Sizzle Always sale. And for an extra $35 off, use promo code LIONS at checkout. Terms to apply. See site for details. That's omahasteaks.com, code LIONS. Link in the description and pinned comment of this video to get the information. All right, folks. Anyway, look, this game on Thursday is everything. It's everything. The Lions are 7-5. The Cowboys are 6-5-1. If the Cowboys defeat us, they would have the tiebreaker over the Lions, just like the Packers have the tiebreaker over the Lions, and they're already up. You have Chicago Bears 2 games up, Seattle Seahawks 2 games up. You got the Rams right now. It could be 2 games up, could be 3, right? The Lions need to win. They have to win. This is where they have to win, right? Just like I have to get to 100K before this season is over. That's why you need to subscribe to the channel. Try and get to 100K. With your help, it can happen. Lions need to make playoffs. And the odds have went down. Right? You got not looking good, right? 45% chance, 30% chance, 5% chance to win the NFC North, 8% chance, Super Bowl odds down to 4 or 5. Everything is falling. But we got to get here first. Playoffs, right? Got to get here. Got to get to the playoffs. Just get to the dance. So let's talk about Lions and Cowboys. It's going to be a really tough game. Dallas right now is just, they're firing on all cylinders on offense, and the Lions defense can't stop anything. They just can't. When DJ Reed came back, I don't know what's going on, but Amik Robertson started playing bad. DJ Reed's not playing well. The whole secondary is looking like cheeks. The Lions are not getting any pressure on the quarterback, and the offensive line for Cowboys is not bad. The Lions must score probably on every drive in this game. The Lions defense has got to sack Dak Prescott, get to the quarterback, and get turnovers. If we don't, we're going to lose this game. This game is huge, folks. It's huge. You got to face Dallas, then the Rams. That's kind of brutal right now. It's a must-win game. Dak Prescott is playing at an MVP level. He's up there with a lot of other names that's being mentioned as the MVP candidates up there because he's playing so good, and they're really trying to make the postseason. They are playing like we did a couple years ago when we were trying to make our run when we started 1-6. That's what Dallas is doing right now. Is they're firing all cylinders. I listen to Dan Campbell do the speech too, and it seems like he's a little deflated. He knows it's a must-win game. He knows where there's holes on this team. And I don't see it getting better. Well, Frank Ragnow's not even coming back. The issues I have with the Lions, and I'll get into my prediction here in about a minute. My prediction is right now we're just too banged up. We don't have good enough offensive line. Our secondary has been awful. I can't get pass rush. Man, this is going to be one of those games where you have to score on every drive, in my opinion. Just like you need to score that sub button. Just hit it. Hit that sub button. Let's get to 200K. And I look at it. I look at the Lions defense, the way it's playing right now. I look at Dan Campbell. Let's get into him and the way he's calling the games right now. Going on fourth down in every single spot. The dysfunction with the whole team. Unfortunately, what I'm I think it's just too much to overcome. I do. I'm not trying to be a net negative. I'm not trying to be a guy. Hey, you're jumping off the. Sorry, I got the Lions losing this game on Thursday. I think that the Dallas Cowboys are just a little bit too much right now. They're firing on all cylinders and they're looking really good. And their interior of the defensive line is really starting to stop the run, and they're getting pressure after the trade deadlines. They decided to take, hey, we're going to get out all the defensive players at the trade deadline, and it's done well for their team, and they're winning. So I have the Cowboys winning this game, 32-27. I believe the Lions will lose, and that will be it's not an official wrap on the season, but it's going to be, 7-6. That would be a disaster. And it's kind of just the way I feel that this is going right now. I feel like that this season is not our season. Just too many variables. Everything just, all the things that went wrong could get wrong and did go wrong. That's how this season just went. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. And it's not happening this year, in my opinion. So give me your thoughts. What do you think? Do you guys have the Lions winning, the Cowboys winning? Your thoughts in the comments below.